Glen Barton, the retired chairman and CEO of Caterpillar, is a native-born Missourian who developed a passion for learning about how things work on his family farm. Growing up, Barton and his two older brothers helped run the farm, which included feeding livestock and running the equipment. After graduating high school, Barton attended the University of Missouri, where he graduated with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering in 1961. Following graduation, he joined CAT as a college graduate trainee. His career path took a turn when he accepted a marketing position at the company. When Barton began his career at CAT in 1961, the company had about 10 models of equipment for road building. Throughout his tenure there, CAT developed numerous lines of equipment, including wheel loaders, off-highway trucks, and hydraulic excavators. Barton spent a tremendous amount of time on product development at Caterpillar, and he played a part in the evolution of the equipment, from cable-operated machines to hydraulic machines to electronically controlled high-pressure hydraulic ones. As CEO of CAT, Barton concentrated heavily on industries that offered economic growth, especially the mining industry. His leadership helped to move the company away from agriculture and focus on the aggregates and mining industries. Barton worked for Caterpillar for 43 years and helped advance CAT to a $30 billion company by 2004 when he retired. His dedication to employee appreciation and economic growth led him to receive the SAE Shubir Chowdhury Medal of Quality Leadership Award and to his induction into the Mining Hall of Fame. Today, his legacy at Caterpillar is felt every day through the company's continued success in economic growth and expansion.
It's an honor for Caterpillar and Glen Barton to be recognized for this. We want to thank Pitt and Quarry for that recognition. I'll say that it's special for me because when I came out of training 36 years ago, Glen Barton was my first division manager, so it's an honor to represent Glen. I'd just like to share with you a few of the things that you may not know about Glen. First of all, a very personable individual. Had this great ability to remember names, and he always made people feel special by knowing those first names. I've always said about Glen that if they said Lee Iacocca was a car guy, Glen was a tractor guy. He loved the way they were built, the way they were designed, and he loved to know and understand how you all made money with those big yellow tractors. You know, Glen is recognized by many areas for being the chairman that drove Caterpillar to make the largest off-highway truck in the world. But what many of you may not know was Glen was also busy on the other end of our product line, developing a whole line of products under 100 horsepower, mini excavators, skid steer loaders, and backhoe loaders. And that's where I got to know him later. Spent a lot of time with product development. And we knew that when we had a product review with Glen, we had to have our act together. He was challenging. If you were off your mark, he'd let you know it. But you knew that he always had the best interest of the customer in mind. The other thing that Glen played a big role in the early 2000s was developing Caterpillar University and our quest for being a continually learning organization. The thing that I find most remarkable about Glen is what he did after he retired from Caterpillar and his commitment to the community. He still makes Peoria his home, and he makes a difference to the community. He's the past chairman of the Peoria Civic Foundation, founding director of Peoria Next, which is a high-tech business growth organization, chairman of the Bradley University Board of Trustees, and he and his wife have been very involved in our Peoria area with the philanthropic commitment of the Peoria Zoo and the development of that zoo, construction of the Peoria Children's Playhouse Museum at our Glen Oak Park, and perhaps an area that will leave his greatest legacy is the foundation of the Quest Charter Academy in Peoria that serves 600 underserved students from grades 5 through 12. It's been said that to whom much is given, much is expected, and Glen has given back greatly. So thank you very much on behalf of Glen and Caterpillar.